What is up, guys? Welcome to another Tonix Tuesday. As always, if you enjoy the kind of content I'm putting out, feel free to like, comment, subscribe down below. Consider supporting me on Patreon, all that good stuff. You get a personalized reaction for $5. It's a hell of a deal. But we've got new Pentatonix. They apparently just released a 6-song EP, I want to say just kind of out of nowhere, just for the Pentatonix fans, just to kind of get them through quarantine. Because they had an album, like a whole album of originals they were going to release, but COVID stopped all that stuff. Very sad. But they were like, yeah, screw it. We're going to release this little EP just, for the fans, which is so cool. It's so neat. And apparently all of these songs, minus one, they were all arranged and everything post-quarantine, like while quarantine was happening. Like all the arrangements, and I would imagine the recordings were all done remotely, which is really cool. Like, it's really fun to be able to see how different it is, because I've heard so much of them, like everything else that they have done pretty much has been recorded in a studio, or not recorded in a studio, but, written together, or whatever their writing process is. And I would imagine that this is going to screw with everybody's writing and recording process. So I'm really excited to see how they handle it. But yeah, this is going to be Blinding Lights. The second single off of it, I think. I don't know. I think they're going to do music videos for all of them, or a couple of them, 5 out of the 6, I think I heard. I read an article about it. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I love seeing these quarantine type videos where it's just them in like their home studio, just singing, just doing their own thing. Maybe have like a little concept, like, oh yeah, we're going to do little camera tricks or what have you. It really, like, their personality really shines through in these really basic stripped down videos. And it's a lot of fun to see. But yeah, thank you everybody that, put in the comments that they had a new EP out, sent me, tweeted me, sent me messages on Instagram. Like, thank you all so much for that. I appreciate it. Help me kind of stay up to date on new Pentatonix. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. And look around it, since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. And I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. And I said, ooh,
That was cool. That was really cool. I loved Kevin in that. Like that beat, like just to keep that up for the whole thing, like that cannot be easy. And to have it sound so fucking good. Oh, I will never not be impressed with Kevin. It's crazy. But let's go ahead and get big. I'm starting to get sad that I'm not hearing Matt more. Yeah, I felt the same way with Avi though. Back when he was with the group, it's a bass thing. You know, the bass usually just gets, like it's the bottom end and it's very important, but it's not the most noticeable, when it's there and when it's right. You really notice the bass when it's either gone or someone's doing it poorly. I'm really hopeful though for this new all original album that they have coming out whenever COVID is done. I am hoping for some fun bass and drum songs. Like that one where they all had that crazy shit all over their face. It was like a futuristic Mad Max. Love Again, I believe it was. That was awesome because Kevin and Avi had that amazing, go between a couple of times in there, and it was so much fun. And it sounded great. And then, if you didn't know, when you realized that it was all done a cappella with two dudes, it was just like, what? Just awesome. Just so much fun. And I miss that with Pentatonix, and I need to hear more of it. I really do. I am really hopeful for some more of that. Or if you guys know of some other really good drum and bass heavy Pentatonix songs, I would love to hear them. Please put them down in the comments because this is my favorite stuff to hear by them. Like, the trio is obviously great. The trio in this was amazing, and they're going to be. They've been singing together for 20 some years. They're gonna be great. They really are. Although Kirsty in this one really just blew me away. But as a bass player myself, I am a sucker for bass-led songs, drum and bass songs. They're so much fun for me. But yeah, no, talking about Kirsty though, yeah, she impressed me the most in this song. Her voice is really, it's very different from what I have been hearing from her, like in the past. And it's just really good. It's really matured, and it's like a whole different Kirsty. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy in saying that. If you guys have kind of noticed that, like, let me know. And I'm not saying that that's bad. It's awesome. Like, everybody, voices change. It happens. Unless you're doing like the voice of Bart Simpson on The Simpsons. You want to keep it, level and standard. But with singers, yeah, your voice totally changes. And I am loving what her voice is evolving into. Like, she is becoming an incredibly like versatile and just incredible singer in general. Way to go, Kirsty. I feel like you don't get enough love on this channel, so I'll give you some extra there. It was so good. My favorite part about this whole thing, Kirsty and Kevin. I want to say this is a cover. It sounded vaguely familiar, but that could just be pop music in general. If it was a cover, please let me know down in the comments. I think it was, but that, and I would imagine they would save all of their originals for that album that they have coming out in 12 months, or whenever COVID's done. It can't be easy to write completely original songs. So I would think that they would save those for the album, but I don't know. Please let me know. I would love to. I'd love to know about that, and maybe give the original a listen. But yeah, no, that was really cool. The end though, like the last just like little measure there where it was all five of them just harmonizing and singing. There was no beatbox. There was no, Matt just keeping the bottom line. It was almost like barbershop style where they were all just harmonizing, and it was beautiful. Like, I got chills. That was awesome. I'd like to hear more of that too. But yeah, no, this was good. This was a really good song. I don't know if it was necessarily one of my favorite Pentatonix songs, but it was good. It was really good. I need to hear more Matt. I've gotten that one You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch song where he was the forefront. And then other than that, he's just kind of been bass, you know, keeping the low end. But yeah, I want to hear more of him as the lead. I really do. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for stopping by the channel, checking it out. Let me know about those drum and bass songs. I need to hear more of that. And yeah, I will see you all in the next reaction.